Hi, this is Dan from Magic Pachinko Restorations with another short video of a vintage Pachinko machine. If you enjoy watching these videos, I would certainly appreciate it if you'd click on the subscribe button down below. And if you haven't already, magicpachinkorestorations.com is up and running. There's a ton of information about Pachinkos there, so I would certainly encourage you to take a visit there also. Today we're featuring a customer's machine, so this is not a machine that's for sale. This is a 1973 Nishijin Model A recycler machine. I'll explain what recycler means in just a minute. This one is nicknamed Ladybug because of the Ladybug special pockets that are up here. So with a full restoration, everything gets touched on the machine, everything gets dealt with. The playfield gets changed. This was the original playfield. It was so faded that you couldn't even tell that there was supposed to be yellow fish on this. They were just faded away to nothing. So it was a good choice to redo the playfield. And of course everything else gets touched as all of that gets taken care of. All the plastic, all the brass, all the metal, all the wood, everything gets dealt with individually and brought back to its original state as close as I can get it. One thing I want you to notice is right here it says victory. That little flag is there. What that means is there's no Pachinko balls in the machine, or certainly not enough to play. And if you ever see that, it won't let you actually feed Pachinko balls into the machine, even if there's plenty of them here. This gate is down, so that just says, hey, I need to put some Pachinko balls on the back side of the machine. So let me swing this around and show it to you. This is the back side. With all of my restorations, I include a 12-volt power supply. When they took these machines out of the parlors, they didn't include any of the power connections. And most people who then bought them didn't know how to power them. So a lot of machines just didn't have power. You don't need power. The only thing you need power for are the two light bulbs that are on the machine. So now that you have the 12 volt, you're simply going to plug that in, and you'll notice that this light comes on. This is the light that signifies there's either not enough or no balls in the Pachinko machine. So that's why that light is on right now and staying on. The other light is located here, and this is for the jackpot. And there's a switch here. When this tips over this way, it makes the contact and the light comes on. Okay. So that's the only reason there's two lights there. So when you go to set this up, you want to check a couple of things. Right here is a little piece of wire that lifts up and down, and you want to make sure it's up rather than down. Make sure it's up in the shut position rather than down in the open position. When it's shut, the balls will stop right here when they go through the system. To here, underneath this white cover is the jackpot, where the jackpot balls sit. And if you go like that and open, then they'll continue through the machine and end up over here. That would be a maintenance thing, and unless you want to get the balls out to move the machine or something, you would never need that anyway. All right. Second thing you want to check is this piece of white plastic right here. It's called the seesaw. And right now the seesaw, there's a little piece of wire right here. That little piece of wire is leaning to the left, kind of like that. And that's the way you want it, rather than leaning to the right. If it leans to the right, it'll come across like that and turn that light on. That's what it's supposed to do. But initially you want it over here. That's the starting point, if you will, to get the machine ready to play. So let's load some balls. Suggest 250 to 300 Pachinko balls. And if, say, you had 300, you're going to want to put 275 of them right in here. Pachinko machines are designed to run well when they're full of Pachinko balls. So we'll just drop a bunch of them in. So a number of things have happened. If you notice now, the light is off. That's because the weight of the Pachinko balls is pushed down on this and lifted up off of this switch so the light is off. This hopper is now full. This tray is full, and right now the balls are stopped right here. A number of them have dropped into the recycling tray and have gone on, and now this jackpot chamber is full of pachinko balls, ready to go out the front of the machine when you do get a win. So as you play, a losing ball comes back into this tray. That's why they call it a recycler rather than dropping out of the machine. And then occasionally, if you win a lot, this tray gets low on pachinko balls. When it gets low on pachinko balls, this will automatically open up and let more balls come down. Now eventually, if enough balls come down out of here, this weight will shift again, the light will come on, and then you simply need to take the pachinko balls and move them back up here. Okay? So right now we're ready to go. So you'll put the rest of the balls that you have in the middle feed tray, and you can see the balls start to queue up to go inside the machine and get ready to be launched. The first launch won't produce any results because it takes one cycle to get a ball onto the launch ramp, so don't worry about that. The second time you try it, it will launch a ball. And the way you do that is you simply press down and then just let it roll off your thumb. And that's how you launch a ball. Okay, so we got a couple of wins, and if you notice certain things happened. I did put a ball down in here. Internally it'll go down and open up this tulip. When this tulip opens, it's a much larger target than when it's closed, so it's easier to hit a tulip that's open. Also, I don't know if you noticed it or not, but on this side these pay pockets are closed. On this side they're both open, so they open by getting a ball into this red pay pocket. When you put a red ball in here, these two will open, and then you can get a ball in here and it'll pay, but once a ball goes down through, they close like they are on this side. So let me show you what I mean. This side, they're both closed. If I put a ball in here, watch these two, they open up. And now you can get balls in there and they will pay out. But once they go through, they'll close up again. So again, with things open, it's easier to win. When things are closed, a little tougher. So that's the ladybug. If you ever have any questions, I'm only a phone call away. I guarantee all of my restorations for life, that being my lifetime. So I certainly hope you enjoy it for many years to come, and I thank you very much.